Jim from Sim Guitars here, and we're checking Tequila from the Champs. Let's go! Alright, so on the little demo in the beginning you see that I played behind a rhythm, or on a rhythm. Let's say like this. So this is soloing part over the rhythm part. And how I did this is with this little pedal here. Let me show you this. It's called a loop station also. I don't know if you can see that. Wait 1 second. Yeah, here it is. So this is a Boss RC1. No doing advertisement for Boss, but that's a way to do this kind of stuff. It's pretty fun. And so when you step on it, it records, and when you step back again, it will stop recording and putting what you have recorded in a loop. So that's how I did the rhythm. Okay, and then once the rhythm was done, I just played over the rhythm the solo part, which I will teach you right in a second later on this video. Alright, so if you want me to do some demos or to explain how to use these loop station pedal, this loop station pedal, so then you just put in the comments that you want to do, that you want a demo about this, and I'll do it for you. Alright, so first chord, A major. Okay. A major chord. Next one, G chord. Okay. Now we're gonna see the first part with these two chords only, but the rhythm, we have to be careful with the rhythm. So rhythm goes down, down, down. Okay, all down strokes. For the next one is all up strokes, and it goes up, up, up. Okay. Okay, so to understand this rhythm, I'm gonna hit with my foot here all the beats. Alright, so for the first part, when we do the downstrokes, we're gonna be on the beats, on the foot. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and you see we're always on the beat. Now for the second part, and that's why we do the upstrokes, you will see that we are gonna be in between the beats. So alright, so we have to practice this. Try to do this. Beat, and now in between. Okay, one more time. Now if you always balance your arm like this, like I do, you will see that automatically you will be between the beats on the second part, because that's the way it goes when you do the upstrokes. See, beats between the beats. So all the downstrokes are on the beats, and all upstrokes are in between. So, and now in between. Okay, and now we will add a few strokes to end the whole loop, and it's gonna be up, down, up. So down, 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 up, and now up, down, up. And that's the end of this rhythm pattern. So let's put it in a loop. It goes like this. Up, down, up, and start all over again. Slower. Is always doing this movement. You never see me doing like stop and go back or do anything strange with my arm here. Always balancing, alternating like this. You have to practice this. This is the way you're gonna do like 99% of all the songs in music, so it's a good habit to get. Alright, so now let's do this in the loop a little bit faster. One thing to begin again, to to finish when you finish the pattern and you do it in the loop, you start all over again. The last stroke, you remember we do up, down, up. So on the last one, the up one, we're gonna raise our fingers already to get to the A. So that stroke is a open string stroke, no fingers there. So it goes up, down, down. All right. Now second part is gonna be C and A. Okay, one more time. C and A. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now this rhythm is gonna be down, down, up, down, up for C. And for the A it's gonna be up, down, up. One more time. So for C, practice this first. Only the C chord. Down, down, up, down, up. One more time. I think it's okay. Maybe one more. We're good? We're good. Okay. Now we go to the A chord and check the rhythm on the A chord. Rhythm on the A chord is upstroke. So you go on the other side, go up, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Always starting with an upstroke. So up, and now up, down, up. Okay, one more time. So now let's try to do the first rhythm and then the second rhythm. So first rhythm on the C chord. Remember, down, down, up, and now the A chord, up, down, up. One more time. Down, down, up, down, up. Okay, let's put it in a loop. So to put it in a loop, at the end again, the last stroke, up, down, up. This up stroke, you will already leave the chord, so raise your fingers. So this is gonna be open strings again to get to the C, back to the C, yeah? So up, down, up in the air, C. That's how you put it in a loop. Now, this loop thing, you have to do it 3 times. So 3 times this thing. One more time. And the last time. Okay, so now it's 3 times. And next part and last part is gonna be B7 and E major. So E7 chord is like this. Try to not play the big 6th string. Okay? Like this. We're good? And to go to the E, you can keep your middle finger and build your E chord. Okay, so we're good. Again, practice only the changes where you have troubles. Okay, so for example, you have troubles with this change. You put the timer on your phone, 1 minute, and for 1 minute you try to change. Do this change like this slowly, no problem, but you do your best. So here the rhythm is the same for the B7, is the same as the rhythm we did for the C chord. So down, up, is good. And we change, we go to E over here, and we go for an upstroke on the E chord. So, okay, down, up, just put your hand on the strings so that you stop the sound, stop ringing. Okay, so and you say, of course, tequila, so you get another round of shots, and you go back to the beginning, which is A chord. Okay, so the whole song 4 times, by the way. Third, fourth. Now the second part, C and A. First, this is the second, the third, and now D7 and E. Tequila, and we go back. Alright, so this is for the rhythm part. Now let's check the solo part. Alright, so solo part starts on the 9th fret, 3rd string, and I would suggest you to play it with the middle finger. And after that you go to the 10th fret, 2nd string with your ring finger. Okay, and we can do down up here. Strokes are not really important unless you play fast, but it's always good to get used to play it in the right way, so the best is always to alternate for now. So it goes, okay, down up, and then I'll play that note again. I'll do a little pause and I'll play it again. So it goes down, up, down. Okay, and now after I've played this note, I go to the 8th fret of still on the 2nd string. So it goes, okay, it's an upstroke, the last one. So down, up, and then I go with my index finger on the 7th fret of the 1st string, and I come back to the last note, which was the 8th fret 2nd string. So it goes, okay, one more time from the beginning. Goes a little bit fast for this change, but it needs a little practice. You can just practice like this, slower, but do it really clean. So, and then I go back to the 10th fret 2nd string and back to the first note that we played, which is the 7th fret 3rd string. Okay, so the whole thing. Okay, one more time. Slowly. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do exactly the same thing on the 2nd time, but we're gonna skip one note, and this note is this one. So when you play this, when you're over here, instead of going back to the 10th fret and back to the 9th fret, what we're gonna do is we skip that 10th fret and we go directly to the 7th fret. So we're gonna go like this, and directly to 9, to fret number 9. Alright, so slowly. Okay, now I do the first part and then this part. It goes like this. Okay, now the other one. Okay, great. So we have to do all this twice. Part 1, part 2, and then again part 1, part 2, which goes part 1, and that was 2. Now 1 again, and 2, and that's it. And the rhythm part that is played in the background is this part. to play this 4 times, okay, while this is played. So this is the first section. Now second part is the part which is in C and A, right? So for this part we're gonna play 3 times this little pattern here. 3 times this. So how we play this? We start on the, again on the 9th fret of the 3rd string with the middle finger, and we go like this, and then index finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string, okay, with the index finger, and we go with the ring finger on the 10th fret of the 2nd string. Alright, we good? Okay, and then from there we go to the 8th fret of the 1st string, index finger, over here. So it goes. So before we go further on, you have to try to get comfortable with these 4 notes that go right away. I like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, once we're over here, we're gonna do so 3 more strokes, but pay attention to the rhythm. Okay, so pause, 2 strokes, pause again, and 1 stroke again. So pause, pause, okay, pause. Alright. And when I play this one, right away I'm gonna play the 10th fret 2nd string. So it's gonna be something like this, you hear? Okay, for the last part. So it's yeah, one more time. So last part is easy. We go from the 10th fret to the 12th fret, and then do a little pause and play it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Little pause, and we play the 12th fret on the 1st string. Only 1 stroke. So 10, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, and all the way down. That's it, and that's on this part. So when I do, I'm here, and then still here, and when I go down here is on the E chord. Alright? So that's the whole song, and then you start all over again over here with this rhythm. Pretty easy song, pretty short, but really nice to play. Alright, so I hope you liked this lesson and practice, and if you want anything about that pedal, please tell me in the comments, and by the way, any song requests also in the comments, and if you would like to subscribe, I'll be happy. See you. Ole